Hello Virgos, and welcome to your January reading and beginning of a new decade reading. So I meditated on your energy, Virgos, and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month, for the month of January. First card out is Nine of Pentacles. So that tells me that at the beginning of the month, you're starting strong, solid, grounded, knowing your worth. Could be financially fine, you know. Nine of Pentacles is when we independently arrive to a status of our ground is solid, our finances are solid in an independent manner, so we don't depend on anybody. There, Nine of Pentacles, you start with that. After that, I have the Queen of Wands. So now this is like the law of attraction, the Queen of Wands. It is the fire inside of us, our will, our desire, our drive that attracts towards. That's what the Queen of Wands does. She knows what she wants and what she desires. She's very magnetic. She will attract what is similar to her vibration. So, and very confident also. So there's a lot of confidence here. And probably that figuring out of where you want to go, what you want to do, and attracting towards you equal to your vibration. After that, I have the Sun and the Page of Cups. So, the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. Shining, inner child, blooming, this positiveness and all of that, enthusiasm. Here we have the Page of Cups. So this is like touching something that we've discovered that we love and we're all excited about. It's filled with possibilities and it's clear. There's no shadiness around it. So it's this will be like the process during the month. Now if we go a bit deeper, here you are solid because you've moved on from a situation that was shaky, maybe in the month of December or before that, in the summer, whatever. This could have been a slow process. Here, Queen of Pentacles, that's you being solid, knowing your worth, like the Nine of Pentacles, attracting towards you finances, possibilities, and things like that. And with the Three of Pentacles, that tells me attracting towards you people with whom working a project, or if you are in a job, being appreciated there, being recognized for your value, for your what you bring to the table, your capacity to make things happen. So starting very good. Here under our Queen of Wands, I have the Four of Swords. So that tells me that there could have been a readjustment or an inspiration into what you truly desire. Because with the Four of Swords, this is when we retract a bit with ourselves. And you being the Hermit, Virgo, this is something that you do. You go in and you start trying to find your truth. Four of Swords is a bit like that. What is my truth? What is my reality? How did I get disappointed and hurt in the past? And there's that healing, taking care of oneself and finding our truth. So finding our truth and aiming for our desire. And after that I have the Seven of Wands. So that tells me that once you get that wand, that new passion, that new desire of what you really would love and want to move forward, you're gonna defend it here. You might have to defend it against other people or against parts of yourself. We'll see when we clarify. But this is willing to fight for what we want and what we know our direction should be. And here, under your solidity at work and all of that, I have strength. So that tells me that all of this you've achieved by acting from your higher self. There could have been situation where you're in the past where your ego was hurt or whatever, but there's a maturity here of re-establishing yourself, putting yourself back in a solid position. And those decisions or those moves were inspired by your higher self. So here, and that's why you are strong in the beginning of January. And after that here, when you heal from whatever the disappointments or the betrayals or whatever that was happening before, and you readjust the vibration of what you truly desire, Queen of Wands there, I have the Chariot, because you are aligning yourself towards a goal, not just attracting it, but actually moving forward towards it. Chariot. And after that, I have Ace of Swords. So there's that clarity of the Four of Swords here. You get the Ace of Swords. You leave your baggage behind. Here you are, Page of Wands, with that new wand walking forward. And here I have Queen of Swords, with that truth that you get, healed, wise from the past disappointments or whatever that happened before. This is how you're going to manage what is coming towards you, with wisdom, with enthusiasm, with your new venture or whatever it is for you, and leave your old baggage behind. So let's see what this is all about. Let's clarify this reading. Spirit, I call upon Spirit, Holy Spirit. I call upon the light. I call upon the divine. I call upon my angels and guides for Virgos, for their better path. Guidance for Virgos for the month of January. For their better path. Virgos for the month of January. Call upon the divine. Call on the light. Alright. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles for Virgos. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Here we have our Eight of Cups again. Here, you did leave something behind. Something that maybe wasn't so up enough, you know, here with the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is the bottom of the card here, so of the deck. So you're probably, maybe in the month of December, you uncovered something. It doesn't have to be uncovered. Sometimes it's just noticing something that was right in front of us, but we didn't want to look at the signs, or what was maybe clear for everybody else around but not us, or sometimes it is uncovering something, or getting the strength to make the choice to leave what we've invested emotionally in for such a long time, and admitting to ourselves that nothing's gonna give out of that, and we have to cut our losses. And that's why Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, you did leave something. Maybe, like I was saying, in the month of December or prior to that. But what is happening now is kind of a following of that event. So whether you did it this summer, last summer, I mean, or just the week before or tomorrow, I mean, this is like a continuity of events. So right now you left something, but in a strong manner, by knowing your worth, and like almost like, oh my God, I'm better than this, and something better exists out there for me. This is where you're starting. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands for Virgo. Ooh. Ooh. All right. The Emperor and the Sun. Okay. So, for some of you, and here we have our Seven of Wands. This is something you really want. For some of you, it is an Emperor. You could be dealing with somebody that you feel a connection with, that is in charge of his world. This can be somebody that has his own enterprise, but that is mature, wise, no financial problems usually. He has mastered this matrix, okay? And with the Sun, could be a Leo, but it's that excitement. Even if he's not a Leo, the sign is not important, but it's that excitement and desire for this. If you're not, aiming for an Emperor, this is more the desire and the excitement of gaining your own mastery, your divine masculine being an Emperor, which I like very much. So if you wanted to start a business, if you wanted to be more independent financially or whatever, because this could go with finances, you've had a desire, a dream to start something that has full of possibility and that you would love, and you're willing to put the efforts and fight for it because you know it has potential, this is something for you too. So either that Emperor is inside of you or it is outside of you, depending of your reality there. So show me that Princess of Cup. Show me that Princess of Cup. King of Cups. So that could be, and here I have the Ace of Pentacles. So for the ones of you that this is like a project, a career change, something you want to move towards, and in the process of managing your own empire here, the Princess of Cup and the King of Cup, that tells me that this is a very mature emotional decision that you feel can really bring you a lot of inspiration, serenity, love. We have to love what we do. And it has a beautiful, solid possibility here to be planted. Ace of Pentacles. And for the ones of you that Emperor is outside of you, this is telling me that there's this loving gesture towards you, but from a mature, profound place, and it has a solid, concrete thing to it. So you see a bit what it can be. So let's see here. You, Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. That movement of leaving because we see exactly who we are, and we are in that capacity to build something. Show me that. Show me that for Virgos. What does that talk about? Knight of Wands. Maybe after a very long stalemate period there where nothing was happening and you were just doing your thing. The Knight of Wands, it's that movement of willpower. You do have that Queen of Wands. Here, the Knight of Wands. This is when the fire gets in us and we're like, no, I'm moving. When we light a switch under ourselves and we make the decisions that we have to make, we move, we do what we feel is the right thing at this moment. And for you, that was leaving an old situation and going for your passion. If then again we're talking about a romantic thing, it's that spark, that flame of passion that gives you the energy to leave a situation that was maybe stagnant, where it doesn't mean you were in another relationship. Could have been that you were very single for a long time, or at a job that did not feed you anymore, that did not have anything to look forward to, and you just got that fire to get the hell out of there, out of the old situation. So triggered by a passion. So why is the Four of Swords here? Six of Cups, Page of Pentacle, and here is our Pentacle again. So that healing with the Six of Cups here, let me show you. So our Four of Swords here, healing the past disappointments and all of that. And here we have the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacle. From that healing, that's when we can take that pentacle that arrived here and move it forward. Maybe healing past emotions, healing old nostalgias, old pains, because the Six of Cups, of course, it talks of our childhood, our past. It's the heart chakra, the balancing of the heart chakra, healing our heart, gives us the opportunity to move forward with something solid, healing our past disappointments. So there's this thing where it's almost like, what do I want in life? I'm finding the fire of my passion again, and that helps me to gain control on my life again. And the energy to heal the past. When we're discouraged and we have no hope for the future, a lot of us will not put the energy to heal our past, because there's nothing in front anyway, so we endure. But when there's something in front that we want and we desire, that often will give us the fire and the shift to heal the past disappointments, open our heart chakra, start the energy flowing again, and then we can move forward in something solid and balanced. And this is a bit what is happening for you at this point. Let's look at the Seven of Wands. Why do you have to fight for it? Or this could just be, okay, Chariot. Fight your decision. Fight the movement that, because this is something you really desire, you really want. It's a wish fulfilled, and you want to move forward for it, because of it, and you're willing to defend your point of view about it. Chariot, because you are aligned now. By the healing here, this kind of cleared whatever was blocking you from moving forward and maybe being totally master in your decision and what you want to move forward to. Here, you're willing to fight for it. Seven of Wands. Fight for the direction, Chariot, that you want to take. Yeah, this is good, because this is like really something you really want. You really desire. It's going to bring you to the Nine of Cups. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. That decision is bringing you to the Nine of Cups. Giving you that Ace of Cups that is going to fulfill you. For some of you, this might take you somewhere else. Somewhere else physically, or somewhere else inside, spiritually, move you forward. Okay, look at the strength here, Spirit. It took strength for you to leave whatever you had to leave in the past. Whether it was your comfort zone, even if it wasn't satisfying. Oh, yeah. Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a bit our emperor here, in a way that, and we have the King of Cups. So it represents the masculine that can easily deal with finances and things like that. The comforts of our world. Ten of Swords. This is like the last betrayal. And it is like if you went through that cycle, I would think, in the past, like I was saying, could have been December or whenever for you. And by finishing that cycle, of course you got an Ace of Swords here to start that new cycle with that new understanding. You're healing whatever happened in the past. Six of Cups, maybe about a partner that was solid or that looked solid here, but that brought you a lot of grief and pain. Or it was just you yourself when it came to your own financial independence, prosperity, to try and conjure that up, and it created so much heartache and disappointments for you. And deciding to leave all of that behind, it's also leaving your story behind. If you were somebody that, I'm talking financially here, were struggling and strife and not being appreciated at work or whatever was your heartache and your disappointment on that level, that your masculine there had a hard time creating abundance with strength, and the Eight of Cups, that is leaving that old story of you behind. This is not who I am. Being like that, identifying myself with that story does not bring me any happiness. I am leaving it behind. I am finding that new flame of what I want to do. I believe in myself, Queen of Pentacles, that I have all that it takes, and the talent tree of Pentacles to actually build it. I will attract it, and I want to be an emperor. This is like a shift, healing from the past disappointment and bringing something forward. And it is something that you know deeply, that you love, and that you are so passionate and excited about. It could be somebody that brought to you that project and it's really exciting you. And if we're talking relationship-wise, it's a bit the same principle. So let's see here. And it took strength. It took for you to not react in your lion and your fears, but to actually act from your higher self that knows better, that knows what all these past experiences were meant for you to realize and to grow from. So here, Chariot is also movement forward spiritually in growth of consciousness and things like that, because you can do it on that level or physically, depending if you're in reading in a causal level or in the purely material physical level. Okay, Chariot. Why is the Chariot here for Virgos? Why is the Chariot for Virgos? Ace of Swords. Yes, here it is again, the Ace of Swords. You get the clarity. You understand why whatever happened in the past for you brought you so much disappointment, and how you betrayed yourself, you got betrayed or whatever, but what thought or belief or whatever that has to do with air brought you there, leaving you with nothing satisfying emotionally. And so because of that, you're able to move to calmer waters with that truth. You're able to move forward spiritually also. And here is the truth that you got. That truth was to leave behind your old baggage here and to move forward with your new passion, your new thing that you're excited, enthusiastic about, that Ace of Wands that you grabbed and you want to bring forward, that you attracted here. Queen, this is what I want. So let's look here at what is that Princess of Wands for you. The one you're willing to defend also. Seven of Wands. Oh, you're going to make moves. Eight of... oh, a lot of reflection. Eight of Wands. And here I have that Ace of Pentacles. So it is not just like a new passion. It is something solid that can be planted. We see it here with our page. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. You're stepping into a new venture for you. Something that has emotional ground with the King and possibility with the Page. Page of Pentacles. That new thing, that new prospect can be planted and you're moving forward with it. With the Page there. And Page of Wands. And that tells me that with the Eight of Wands, you're gonna just not stand there with that wand, but you're actually going to make the moves to plant wisely with that new truth and understanding of the Queen of Swords. You are going to, send the emails, make the contacts, do the things like that, that will do that back and forward movement of growing something. And that something is Ace of Pentacles, and here I have the Eight of Pentacles. So it could really be something that you can build and work with and grow. So this looks a lot like a new passion, like a lot of entrepreneurs out there listening to this. A lot of I'm changing, I'm shifting, I'm going for a project I want. I was offered something and I'm going for it. Even if it asks of me to maybe change state or whatever. But I'm healing from my past disappointments and I'm moving forward because I have the clarity of what this is going to bring me. For a few of you, it's about an emperor per se. But for a lot of you, it's about your own masculine side. Okay. See the page here. We have our Page of Cups. And we have our Nine of Pentacles. You have what it takes to do it. Here we have our Ace and our Eight of Pentacles. And this is going to be something solid that you're going to move forward with your heart. But it all took of you to have this other vision about your situation and to have the enlightenment about why this was your situation, and you took matters into your own hands, Virgo, and you decided to follow your passion and move forward with something that is going to bring you a lot in the future. Very prosperous. So, taking your future into your own hands with clarity. Here you go. Maybe I'll find a sentence that's a bit less complicated than that for you. I'm gonna title this video. So, on this, my beautiful Virgo, I'm going to wish you an amazing beginning of a new decade, month of January, new year, and also I want to thank you for sharing and commenting the videos. I read all of them, liking and posting and doing all these things to help grow the channel. Thank you very much. Personal readings, the description is below. For the ones of you that gave donations, thank you very much. It helps more than you think. And this month again, I'm gonna do a special ceremony on the new moon and the full moon so that the universe can give you back. It's my way to thank you. Apart from that, the winner of last month's contest, I'm gonna write down the name of the winner down the winner down below, probably around the 1st of January, so that I really have the whole month of December to take all the comments and pick from them. Apart from that, namaste. I'm gonna send you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Bye bye, Virgos.